Hey guys, welcome to the WAG Station. I'm your host, Shensi himself, and today is the second round of Wags' Game War. Now, what is Wags' Game War, you might ask? Well, it's an ongoing series where I put two games against each other across 5 different categories. Now, what are those categories? Gameplay, accessibility, art style, music, and memorability. But as well, for every matchup, I'll throw in an extra 2 bonus categories. Now, what is this matchup? Bruh. So, first, the gameplay of Mario Lost Levels. It plays like any other normal Mario game, except it has a lot of crappy, unfair elements. Poison mushrooms, warp zones that take you back worlds, red piranha plants. This is bullcrap. So basically, yeah, I don't really like it that much. Now for Super Mario Bros. 2 gameplay, it's basically the same as the game that I was hacked off of, Doki Doki Panic. Let's just get it over with. Super Mario Bros. 2 is an official ROM hack of Doki Doki Panic. The only differences that there are between Doki Doki Panic is the Mario elements like coins, 1-ups, stuff like that you'd mostly see in other Mario games. And you know what? I like the gameplay. It's actually pretty cool. Sure, it's unoriginal and it's from Doki Doki Panic. I don't really care. I like throwing turn-ups in a Mario game. It's funny and cool. So yeah, this one goes to Mario 2! Now, for accessibility. Honestly, I feel like that it's easier to pick up Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels because it controls like any other Mario game. Mario 2, on the other hand, you can't stomp on enemies. You have to do the extra work of picking them up and then throwing it at another enemy just to defeat it. Then you have the extra super jump by holding down to get to certain areas. But even though that I find the Lost Levels to be absolute bullcrap, I feel like it's easier to just get in. Hey, I already know what to do. So yeah, I'm sadly gonna have to give this one to the Lost Levels. Now for the art style. The Lost Levels is literally the exact same as the original Mario 1, but the only thing that I think that is different is a couple of background elements, smiley faces on the clouds, and some of the block textures are different. But really overall, you can get this really confused between the original Mario 1 anyways if you don't know the actual true difference. So yeah, Mario 2 on the other hand, yeah, it definitely wins here because, you know, it's actually original. So there's a point for Mario 2. Now for music. The Lost Levels actually literally has the same songs as Mario 1. There's not slight differences, except for the ending theme, and that's the only thing that they took advantage of with the Famicom Disk System that the game was originally on. But come on, you could have done some more remixes in there. Now Mario 2, on the other hand, originality is key here, and this is the reason why Mario 2 is being absolutely carried in the match right now, because the Lost Levels is the same as Mario 1. But you know what? I like the soundtrack for Mario 2. The ground theme is peak. Point to Mario 2. Now for memorability. Sadly, I remember Mario the Lost Levels a lot more because of how unfair the game is. Mario 2, I remember it, but not really as much because I don't hate it as much. So the Lost Levels got carried in this category due to how much I hate it. Dang. So the first exclusive category for this matchup here, difficulty balance. It's just how well the game eases you into harder levels. So, I think we all know this. Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels is really unfair from the get-go throughout the entire game. Sure, it has World 1, it gets you somewhat used to how bad the game is. But since it's already kind of hard, I feel like it's fine. Mario 2, though, it's the first, second, third world is fine, but then as soon as you hit the fourth world, it's just like insanely hard for no reason. There's just no balance at all. It's just oh, here's your easy world, boom, hard crap. So, I think for better difficulty balance, Lost Levels is better, but Lost Levels is still harder than Mario 2. But you know what? Point to Lost Levels. Now for the second exclusive category in this matchup, replayability. It's how well the game presents a good way to replay the game more often. Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels is a bunch of bullcrap. If you want to unlock World 9, you have to beat the entire game without using warp zones. You want to unlock World A through D, do the same thing as the way that you unlock World 9, but do that 7 more times. But hey, if you want to switch some things up, you can play as Luigi while doing it. Yeah, I don't really like the replayability concept in Mario The Lost Levels at all. The Super Mario All-Stars version is a little bit better, because I'm pretty sure you get World 9, A through D, regardless if you use warp zones, or if you're not allowed to use the warp zone still, you just get A through D right after World 9, you don't have to beat the game 7 more times. Mario 2 doesn't give you any reason to replay it, it doesn't have extra post-game content. You can play as different characters. Mario's your basic whatever, Luigi has a higher jump but controls a lot more slippery with lower acceleration. Toad is the fastest out of the crew but has a lower jump, and then Princess Toadstool is also pretty slow but she has a floating mechanic where she can float in the air for a little bit. Woohoo! So honestly, because you don't have to deal with Worlds A through D, all that crap in Mario The Lost Levels, this point is going to Mario 2. Well, with that was round 2 of Wags' Game War. Honestly, I think Super Mario Bros. 2 definitely had to win here. Because I don't really like Lost Levels that much, I absolutely despise it. But I also despise Mario 2 as well, but not as much as the Lost Levels. Something's off here. Where are my glasses? Am I in a coma? And this is my dream?